What up, y'all? Fuck. Welcome to Pooping with Plunkett. I'm not very prepared. I forgot my cigarette. As you can just see me reach right there. I forgot my cigarette's way over there. And this is my last cigarette. Fuck, man. How y'all doing today? I'm doing this fucking great. Thanks for asking. It's gonna be a good poop today, boys. And I think I've said before, I can't see from the angle I'm at, like inside of my sink over there. But I just heard my lighter go down into the sink, and I hope it didn't go down the drain, because I hate fishing them things out of there, man. I've had to do it like 5 times, because the sink is just like a hole. There's no, you know what I'm saying, nothing to block shit from going down there. I bet you if I take off that little ring catcher, you know, little U-shaped pipe down there in the drain, I'd probably find a couple of lighters and probably some other shit that's been dropped down that sink too. I'll do that someday. Well, it's Sunday, y'all. Y'all better get your asses right with Jesus. You think I'm bullshitting. Man, when that motherfucker comes back, everybody's gonna be like, damn, I should have listened to Uncle Plunkett and got my ass right with Jesus, because he ain't happy with me right now because I didn't get my ass right with Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But if you did get your ass right with Jesus, you're gonna be like, damn, I'm glad I listened to Uncle Plunkett and got my ass right with Jesus. You know the drill. Go to church, say a prayer, call your mom, call somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Just say, hey, what's up? I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? It makes a difference when people puts a smile on their face, puts a smile on your face. They appreciate that shit, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, oh, what else is going on? I don't have any chickens because a fucking raccoon got into my chicken coop, breached the perimeter there, and killed all my fucking chickens. I got his ass though. The raccoon is no longer with us. I avenged my chickens' lives with the life of the raccoon that killed them. I buried them. What was left of them. Some of them, he only ate like 2 of them. That's what really pissed me off. He killed 11 chickens, only ate like 2 or 3 of them. Kind of munched on a couple of the other ones. And the other ones he just killed and left there. Like, fuck it, I killed them. That's good enough. Maybe he's saving them for later or something. I don't know. But I was pissed. That's a lot of time and work and fucking money that I had invested in them chickens. I'm getting more. I'm gonna try it again, because why the fuck not? And I'm gonna secure. Oh, what the fuck? Somebody just texted me. Hold on. Whatever. I'll text you back after I'm done here with you fuckers. I'll tell y'all something. I don't want to sound like I'm boasting or bragging or anything, but I went out to breakfast with my mom, and there's a guy walked in. He had like the hat on, saying he's a Vietnam veteran. I'm sitting there. I'm like, God, you know, I love veterans, dude. Anybody that has military service, I've heard before, people are just like mechanics and things like that. And they feel like they didn't really contribute to, you know, serving the country in some form, or, you know, they feel bad because they get all this credit for being a veteran. but they weren't actually on the front lines, like doing all the battle shit and all that stuff. And some of them actually feel bad about that and feel like almost like a fraud, you know what I'm saying? And that's not the case, dude. You're there, you take time out of your own life, like years out of your own life, to serve the country, and you're behind, friendly lines or whatever, you're on, the American side of the, battle line, and you're supporting the people that are there, you know what I'm saying, without you being there working on the equipment or doing whatever logistics or whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying? You're there, you're serving the people that are on the front lines, doing all the battles and all that cool shit, you know what I'm saying? And shit, man, I appreciate it. I speak for a lot of fucking people, and not everybody, obviously. Jane Fonda. Oh, sorry, I couldn't help that, y'all. Anyways, like, dude, I mean, for real, that's some real shit, man, and it's fucking awesome. But I read one time that if you see a Vietnam veteran, you say thank you for your service and all that stuff. But Vietnam, especially, it means so much to them. I'd read this a long time ago, and it always kind of stuck with me that they appreciate you saying welcome home more than they appreciate you saying, thank you for your service. And I never tried it until just then. I went over and I said, hey, how you doing? I'm sorry to bother you guys. He's some old man with his wife, and like, I see you're a Vietnam veteran. I'd like to pay for your meal. And they're like, oh, it's kind of threw them off guard a little bit. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, thanks, and I was like, I shook his hand. I was like, yeah, thank you for your service. And, he's like, kind of, oh, yeah, you're welcome. I said, hey, welcome home. And the look on this dude's face, man, when I said welcome home, like, he was almost in tears just from them two words, welcome home. If you know anything about Vietnam, like, dude, my grandpa was a man of few words. He served in World War II. But I can't remember exactly how he said it with Vietnam, but it was a war without honor or something along them lines. He didn't mean that as a diss to the veterans of Vietnam. He hated the Vietnam War. He was 100% against it. And from what I've heard from people that were there, we had no business being there in the first place. And I'm not gonna claim I know shit about it. You know what I'm saying? I've read a lot of documentaries and watched them and stuff, but I don't claim to know anything about Vietnam except that shit was fucking insane, dude. But anyways, when I told him, I said welcome home. That dude, I can't describe the look on his face, but it's real, dude. That's like the best thing you can say to a Vietnam veteran is, hey, welcome home. Because when they got home from the war, man, these motherfuckers caught so much fucking bullshit from being a part of that war, getting drafted, like not even voluntarily going. They still had the draft back then. And people were fucking spitting on them, cussing them out, calling them baby killers and this and that and the other thing. And it still happens today with, Afghanistan, Iraq, and all that stuff. You got certain people that are against the war, which is fine, you know what I'm saying? But don't hate the people that go and try to serve the country that you live in. You know what I'm saying? That you take advantage of the freedoms and rights that we have, that they're fighting for to keep. And, let's see. My talking stinks God, y'all. I'm going to wrap this up. Gotta get the last cancer hit out of there. The heroin. Anyways, I lost my train of thought there, but it's okay to be against the war. I don't agree with any of the Middle Eastern wars or anything like that. Any war really is 99% of the time just a load of shit, and obviously there's a lot of people who make a lot of fucking money off of war, and in their mind, the amount of money that they make outweighs the lives that they take. You know what I'm saying? And that's fucked up, y'all. And yeah, but either way, you should really appreciate, because in the people, the service members' minds, they're doing something great for their country. They're serving their purpose. They're fulfilling their purpose. And a lot of them come from a long line of veterans, and it's just in their blood to become a veteran and stuff like that. And it's fucking like, it's awesome, dude. Just like farmers or anything, you know, it's like a bloodline thing. And you gotta appreciate them, and farmers too. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that'll do it today, pig. Y'all wash your hands after you poop and get your asses right with Jesus.